will taste the bitterest forms of death. That is the warning now being issued to the United States, not from Tehran, but from across the Middle East. Yemen's Ansarallah movement, known as the Houthis, has released a video vowing to sink U.S. commercial and naval vessels if Washington attacks Iran. At the same time, powerful Iran-backed militias in Iraq are declaring that any strike on Tehran will trigger a region-wide war. The message is unmistakable. If Iran is hit, the entire axis of resistance will fight together. Among the strongest warnings came from Kataib Hezbollah, one of Iraq's most powerful paramilitary groups. Its leader, Abu Hussein al-Hamidawi, issued a fiery statement calling on fighters to prepare for war. He accused what he called forces of darkness of gathering to destroy Iran, describing the Islamic Republic as the fortress and pride of Muslims. And he warned the U.S. and its allies that war against Iran would not be quick, clean, or limited. Instead, he said they would taste the bitterest forms of death and that nothing would remain of them in the region. Kataib Hezbollah is not a fringe group. It is one of the largest factions within Iraq's Popular Mobilization Forces, originally formed to fight ISIS in 2014. Last year, when Israel and the United States struck Iranian targets, Tehran's regional allies largely held back. But al-Hamidawi is now signaling that this time will be different, calling for full, coordinated support from all forces within the axis of resistance. That axis includes Hezbollah in Lebanon, armed factions in Iraq and Syria, and Yemen's Houthis, now openly threatening U.S. shipping lanes. Meanwhile, the military signals are growing louder. President Donald Trump has confirmed that a U.S. armada is moving toward Iran, citing the killing of protesters and any potential restart of Tehran's nuclear program. The aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln and 3 destroyers are now operating in the Indian Ocean, adding nearly 5,700 U.S. personnel to the region. F-15E Strike Eagles are active across the Middle East, while U.S. cargo aircraft continue delivering equipment to forward bases. Iran's allies are also repositioning. The United Kingdom has deployed Typhoon fighter jets to Qatar, officially in a defensive posture. U.S. missile defense systems, including Patriot and THAAD batteries, remain on high alert across the region. This posture closely mirrors the military buildup that preceded last year's U.S. strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities. Officials insist the moves are meant to deter, but deterrence often looks exactly like preparation. All of this is unfolding as Iran faces its most severe internal unrest in decades. Since late December, nationwide protests driven by economic collapse and anger at clerical rule have swept the country. Activists claim more than 5,000 have been killed and over 27,000 detained. The regime has responded with mass arrests, internet blackouts, and threats of fast-track executions. Trump has openly called for an end to Ayatollah Khamenei's 37-year rule, urging Iranians to take over state institutions. Tehran insists it seeks no war, but warns its armed forces will respond firmly to any violation of sovereignty. From Yemen to Iraq, from Lebanon to Tehran, the warning is now unified. An attack on Iran will not stay contained. The axis of resistance says it will fight, on land, at sea, and across borders. With U.S. forces moving in, regional allies mobilizing, and Iran under pressure both inside and out, the Middle East is once again approaching a breaking point. And this time, the threats are not rhetorical.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.